Green Mom Company. This is part 2 of tips and tricks on how to save money and pack for Disneyland. Today I'm going to show you everything that we pack for Disneyland when we stay all day. Some of the things that I pack for Disneyland is foods and snacks. In my previous video I showed you everything that we pack for that. So here's my cooler, I'll get that out of your way. And here are all of our snacks. So I don't bring this bag into Disneyland. I just load it all in, put it in my car, and then when I get there, I'll unload it all into the basket of my stroller. The reason why I don't leave it in a bag is because when you go through security at Disneyland, you have to bust out all your bags. They dig through it, you know, it's for your safety, but you know, for the people that don't have kids and you're waiting on some mom to bust out everything that she brought, you know, they get a little impatient. So I just unload it all in the stroller. They can look. There's no need to dig because it's not a bag. So there's that. So I have all my snacks, so I'll pack them in there. I'm kind of going to go through in the order that I pack the bag. This is our blanket for when we stay for night. Over the summer I haven't had to use it, but the winter I use it all the time. I really like this one. It's a ROSK, R-O-S-K, Rain or Shine Kids is what it stands for. It's, you know, cozy, soft on the inside and then weatherproof on the outside. And it has these little strings, so I could just tie it to the side of my stroller. So if he falls asleep or if he wants to cuddle up, you know how they move a lot and the blankets always fall down. I mean, you don't know how many times I've seen parents run over their own blankets because their kids throw them out of the stroller, kick them off, fall off, whatnot. This guy's also really good for baby wearing. There's little pockets and you just tie it up on your straps right there and elastic. Anyway, like, highly recommend this product if you need a blanket for baby wearing and for a stroller. So we kind of always have this. In the wintertime, it basically just stays in my car. If we're going to stay all night until closing, instead of trying to drag an exhausted kid that probably passed out in the car and have to change him here, I just leave these in the car and change him when we get back to the car and then load him in his car seat. That way when he does pass out when we get here, we could just throw him into bed. So I just make my little bundle. I have an extra pair of chones in here just in case. There's that. And then also when we go during the day and when it's warmer out, like it's cold right now, it's supposed to be winter, it was like 84 today, I'll pack a set of water clothes. So at Disney California Adventure, DCA, they have 2 splash pads in Bugs Land. And my kid loves it. Like, we'll spend like 4 or 5 hours in just that section if he's really into it. And if he's really into it, then, you know, mommy could just chill and, you know, watch him. So we'll go splash pad ride. They probably have like 5 rides there. And for the most part, like for you mamas that have multiple kids, you could bring your babies on all of them except for one. Like Andrew was on all those rides at 9 months. So the only one is the bumper cars that you have to be 36 inches. The rest, your kids can lap sit or you can wear them. So I bring swim trunks, a long sleeved rash guard. My kid's really fair, so I gotta cover him up. And you know, I could put tons of layers of sunscreen on that kid and the sun will find him. So I try to cover up with clothing as much as I can. And then I bring an extra hat because he's gonna get soaking wet as a dog wet on that. And then a pair of water shoes. And then for nighttime, I'll bring some pants or a sweat outfit and long sleeve shirt. And in my little bundle, I have a extra pair of chones and an extra pair of socks because you never know. Boys are dirty, you know, just changing them every 5 seconds. So, and then his hat. I'll stick this one in the stroller because this is the one he's going to wear throughout the day. And then also I'll throw in part of his dinner in there, and that'll just hang out in the basket. As far as that, this is all the stuff that goes underneath the stroller and in the basket, so I'll leave that there. I also pack this beauty up. I know that even though my kid's not in diapers anymore, I still really like this diaper bag. It's super functional for my needs, especially at Disneyland. I don't use it any other time other than Disneyland because I don't really need this much, but since the overpacker in me needs space, I like to fill it up. So this is a Petunia pickle bottom bag. They're kind of pricey. I didn't know they were like all the rave. I just saw someone that had one. I'm like, oh wow, who knew that, so mom has cut some throats to get some of these guys, but they're really nice. They're totally worth it. And this is the sachet satchel, and it also converts into a backpack. So you get your backpack strap. So if we want to ditch the stroller and just run around for a bit, it's nice to know that I have that option, that I can just bring it all with me. I converted this and I put some rings on here, and I also have a weekender because once you get sucked in, girls, you do not leave this world, so just be careful. Don't let yourself get sucked in with these diaper bags. So I stole my strap from my weekender, and that's what I used to put it over the handlebars on my stroller. Some things that I throw in here. This is always in here. This is my first aid kit slash, I'm pretty sure I got paper clips. This is the bag that you take to, whose deal is it anyway? Is that what it is? Let's make a deal. This is the bag that you take. So I have my sunscreen in there, deodorant because nobody likes a smelly mama, some tissue, a different kind of sunscreen. This stuff, I don't know what took them so long to make this, but it's kind of like a little mini roll-on deodorant, and this stuff is amazing, especially for squirmy toddlers and you really don't like to get your hands all dirty, and it's really good coverage. Like I said, my kid's super fair and really good coverage. Excedrin because I have a toddler. I also have some doggy bags in here, just in case he turns into a super hot mess and you need something in a pinch. They're in there. I don't know, dental floss, coconut oils. They even have like some spare batteries. Like, why? Really? And of course, Band-Aids. So that is all in here. Oh, and these are powder room cases. Also another thing, like I said, do not get sucked in. But apparently if you have this, you have to have these. It's nonsense. So that goes in here. In this other one, my camera goes in here. I don't currently have it in here because I'm talking to all you mamas on it. But I usually have an extra battery. It's charging. And then when my husband comes, he has to like change lenses. I usually just use my camera phone, but it's here. There's a spot for it, and it goes in here nice and tidy. Put this over. Some other things that we pack is an extra change of clothes. I know you're like, hey, I packed all this, but I don't know. If you have a toddler, you totally know. So, extra pair of shorts. There's some undies and a pair of socks and a shirt, a McQueen shirt, of course. And I just shove that in there. And then another matching type shirt, just, I don't know, he's a boy, he's a toddler, so you need extra shirts. And then I usually have it all packed in this plastic bag. Who knows if it even is waterproof anymore, but just in case if it's like a wet, hot mess, I have something that I could stick it in and not have to worry about the mess getting all over. Why is this still out? Let me stick all this stuff back in there real quick. So, another thing, like when you go to amusement parks, oh, that doesn't go in there. Your kids get all excited about everything and look at all the toys. And let me tell you, Disneyland has it mastered. You get off a ride, you're in a toy store. So it's like, it's hard on these guys to see all this really, really cool stuff and then not to get anything. Since we go a lot, probably about once a week, every other week, of course, I'm not going to be buying my kid a toy every time we go to Disneyland. A little ridiculous and super expensive. So we've definitely laid down the line as far as, no, you ain't getting a toy. So, but if you do, and then you plan, and you know that you're going to get them a toy, I pick mine up at Target. They have like most of the Pixar stuff. They have some cool girl Disney stuff, and if they're young like mine, they're pretty oblivious on where it came from. Half the price. This is $12.95 at Disneyland, and then if you're a pass holder, you get a discount. But dude, $10 for a toy for a plane that doesn't, it's just like a Matchbox car or whatever. At Target, it was $5.99. So this one's a little more on the pricey side. The other, like McQueen cars and all that, those are just $3.95 at Target, and those are $7.95 at Disneyland. So half the price. If I don't have them with me and I'm just so happen to be going down the toy aisle, which I know all you ladies do, I pick up a couple extra and keep it in my stash. So if he's being exceptionally good at Disneyland and maybe mommy had a beer at mommy break and she's feeling exceptionally generous and he wants a toy, or he's politely asking, I'll bust this out. I just saved half of whatever Disneyland wants to charge. So, and I'll keep that in there. He doesn't get into this. He doesn't think there's anything ever exciting. He just wants his snack bag. So it's safe in there. Ooh, I forgot some stuff. So another thing that I pack in this big compartment and that I really can't live without. I've only had to use it a couple times, but it's kind of a lifesaver to know that I have it there. This is a battery pack. So if you just bring your phone charger, your USB phone charger, and plug it in here, you can charge like 2 to 3 phone battery worths on it. So just good to have. You're out there taking pictures, checking Facebook, posting on Facebook and Instagram. That stuff sucks up your battery. So it's nice to have this for sure. Then these guys, shouldn't really have to explain this, but so you have a toddler boy, he's potty trained. I really try not to use these flushable wipes because I know what they do to the water system, but sometimes you just have to, and I have a few of those in here. And then just regular wipes to clean up food messes when you're not really close to a bathroom and your kid has to fall over his face. Some other essentials is I have this hand sanitizer moisturizer. I am like so bummed, but those like cute little hand sanitizer things that people clip on their bags. I think they're just so cool. But I can't use regular hand sanitizer. My hands just get chewed up. I have to use lotion. Speaking of lotion, I also bring extra lotion. I know it's really bad. And I throw that in here for some easy pickings. I have like a essential oil mix. It's kid friendly. It's called Germ Fighter because there's germs everywhere at Disneyland. So sometimes if I'm feeling the presence of extra germies, I'll go ahead and roll that on. Chapstick, both my son and I use that. And then I have my own chapstick because I use it every 5 seconds. So that's really close by. My shades, I'll stick those in here. And then he has those cute little Dusty Crop Popper aviators right there. And this is another Petunia Pickle Bottom. I'm telling you, just turn away. This is the Whereabouts wallet. It comes with this cool little strap, and then it also comes with like a long strap so you can wear it like that. I just use this. I take it and I attach it to my belt loop. You do one of these like fold into itself things and it's on your belt loop, and I just leave it there the whole time. So if my wallet's in here or it's in like the cup holder or my stroller, I just grab it real quick, hook it on, and I'm able to be hands-free when going on the rides. And I don't have to be all paranoid, like, what did I leave behind? Did I leave my wallet? And it's nice to be able to take this with me and just leave this on the stroller. To me, this stuff's replaceable, even though it's a hassle, but, I don't want people getting a hold of, my credit card, my pass. Like, these are the more pain in the butt things to get replaced. Look, another chapstick. I told you I had a problem. So yeah, credit card, pass holder, gift cards, whatever, some extra cash to tip your bartenders, hair tie thing and that. And I also have Band-Aids in here too. And in case you ladies are wondering, you Petunia fans, I just got the iPhone 6 and it fits in here. I have a case. I should probably go get it and show you. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, ladies, here it is, the iPhone 6. I do have a case on it, but it's not like an OtterBox or anything. It's just kind of like it's pretty thin. It has like a little kickstand thing. So, So it took some work. I'm probably stretching it out, but whatever. I'm using it. I'm not gonna like resell it anytime soon. And it fits in there. So I have everybody all together on my belt loop, and I'm hands free. So it's awesome. So I stick that in there, or it's on my belt loop. And then in the previous video, I talked about bringing your own water. I just stick mine in there. It usually will stay in my car cup holder and then go into my stroller console. And then I stick his in here, and then later it will go in his stroller console. So another beautiful thing to have is a water fan. We bought this one at Disneyland. I believe it was like $15.99 or something. It has been an absolute lifesaver. I know you can get these at Walmart or Target or wherever for cheaper, and that's totally awesome. I'm sure they serve the same exact purpose. I like to fill this up before I leave the house with a bunch of ice and some water, so it's like nice and icy cold. I mean, when it's like 95 at Disneyland with all those people that don't wear deodorant, this is awesome. So not only does it like provide relief from heat stroke, it has entertained my kid forever. Like, we'll be standing in line and he just sits there and soaks himself to his little desire. I don't really care. He's entertained, not being fussy, and swinging on the chains and all that good stuff. So I highly recommend one of these as well. And I just either hook it on my mommy hook, or this thing expands and I put it over my stroller bar. So that's really what I have as far as what we pack, what we take with us. So yeah, if you found any of this interesting or exciting or helpful, feel free to like below. And if you want to stay tuned to all the other glorious information that I'm going to share with you about Disney tips and tricks, feel free to subscribe to our channel, Green Mom Company, and I will talk to you ladies soon.